Hmm. Well, it is midnight and it's warm enough for me to have the garage door open, but it's also warm enough for us to have mosquitoes down here because I live by a lake. And I really don't want a garage full of mosquitoes. So I think we're going to do without our garage door being open. For anybody tonight that's willing to creep into the chat with me, we're going to try to surprise everybody tomorrow with this gas line being done. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And I should have enough to do bottom to the top and from here to here. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm saying. This is the gas line right here, coming from the fuel pump all the way up to the fuel filter into the carburetor. What I'm going to do, as opposed to taking off this line, because this is a booger, and feeding it through here, I'm going to try to just push it down and clamp it in. Put a clamp up here, put a clamp right here. But that's what the plan is. And I think I'm going to have to move this light because this light is not doing what we need it to do at all. How about that? Yeah, that's better. So I'm going to use this cup and I'm going to have this dustpan to back it up to catch the gasoline because I definitely don't need a fire later. So I'm going to just get Phillips head, take this off, try to catch as much gasoline in this cup as I can. What doesn't go in the cup should go into the into this little sweeper deal, the dustpan. And so we won't have gasoline all over the motor. And what I did was I finally figured out how to stretch this through. This is a smaller, the smaller thread that came with the set. That and I need to see in what is the size of this hose, because this actually is too big. So since I got the right stuff, I might as well use the right stuff. Man, we got 19 people already and nobody hit a like button yet. Man, okay, I guess, well, you know, if my family's back with me, come talk to me. You know, you guys know how we do on this channel. And if I'm about to do something stupid, of course, tell me. But if you guys stop me every time I do something stupid, we probably wouldn't get anything done on this channel. So I'm going to pop off this fuel filter and give it the old college try. I'm going to take this cover off, and all else fails, it looks good. If it doesn't work, I'll just, or if it's too much work, I'll put it back on, tape it back up, and we're going to be good. Or I'll use the other clamp to make it look more classy. When we cleaned up earlier, I made the fatal mistake of having my son clean up. Now, 9 times out of 10, I messed this up, but we're going to blame him. The top that goes to this is nowhere to be found. And that is problematic because we need that clamp. I mean, we need that piece for the clamp to function properly. But it's a lot of work we can do before we actually use that. This is the size hose. And I'm trying to see. You know what I did? I'm trying to see how this rod compares to that hose. It's not quite as big, but it's close. So stretching this out on here should help. It won't be as easy as I had hoped, but we'll figure out a system to get that to slide down here as opposed to being pushed through. But that's what we do. We figure stuff out on this channel. And once I do enough dumb stuff, you guys tell me, hey, why don't you just do it this way, dummy? And I go, oh, yeah, all right, cool. So 28 people in the chat. Make sure you guys hit the that alarm bell so you'll know when I'm on. I was on earlier. We had about 10,000 views. That was pretty good. Averaged about 80 or 90 people in the room, so that was cool. You guys tell me what you're up to. Tell me where you are in the world. Tell me what kind of cars you like, what kind of cars you're working on. I'm going to set you guys down. I'll come back and check to see if you're talking to me. If you're not talking to me, that means you just want to see me work. But I will not shut up, though. I'll keep talking, though. Because I like you guys. Kind of getting addicted to you guys. I generally like working on my car to music, especially late at night. No, always. I like working on my car to music. But I can't if I'm hanging out with you all because of copyright infringement, blah, 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 blah. So I can't hang out with you guys and listen to music. What would be great for me is if I could hang out with you, have my music playing in the background, that'd be great. So I got to make a choice. And I'm choosing you guys. So let's get it started. As MC Hammer said, all right. All right, that's going to be a little harder than I had thought. I thought this belt was going to loosen up a lot more, and it's not. So that means 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get gasoline all over the place. Why is this not loosening up? The screw turn okay, something was jammed, but it feels like it just popped. So hopefully I can get this loose without making a major mess of things. All right, it feels looser. Because what's jacked up is if I break this, there are no stores open. All right, come on. All right, I'm pulling the clip back off of the filter. So now it's just a matter of the hose and the plastic. So when in doubt, hit it with a little WD-40. That shouldn't hurt anything. Just a little lubricant. So I'll push it forward and then pull it back. Now this should be hard to come off because you do not want it to come off under any circumstance other than if you're taking it off. But dang, this sucker is not coming. All right. All right, yeah, I'm just smelling WD-40. I'm not smelling, all right. Let me check to see if anybody's talking to me. Sometimes you guys are kind of shy at night. Who is that? Ooh, let me put my glasses on. Al Harmon, what's going on, brother? What kind of car is that on your ID? Let me know what kind of ride that is. What's your guys' favorite car? Where are you in the country? In the world, rather. Oh, 3 likes. Okay, I appreciate you. You don't want to get too rough with this stuff. It's not that deep. Take your time. You know, take your time because you definitely don't want to be replacing stuff you've already bought. So if it's not coming, just work with it. Maybe tonight's just not the night. If tonight's not the night, that's cool too. We'll do it another night. But every time it feels like it's coming, it stops. Now it's not coming, it's just turning. Yeah, I gotta get some WD-40 down in there. Yeah. Yeah. That should help. Now I got it down in there. All right, it's turning, but it's not sliding down, which is what we needed to do. But that means it's on right. It's on well. Now, what I could do is, because this is a little bit long, I could split this to get it to open, then pull it down, get it off, and just use the slack that I have. Or do I have slack? They could have been that pulling loose. Let me see. All right, feel a little lip right in here. Maybe I can probably get my man, this is on here good. Yeah, it's a little lip. Let me give me a little pry room. I was not looking for this to be one of the more difficult parts of getting on this job. I really expected this to pop off. Oh my goodness. What a pain. this is not fun. And there is really no good reason as to why this is hanging on so tightly. Okay. That is one thing about this channel. What I used to do. All right, who's on here? Let me see. What are you doing up, Joel? Oxnard, California. What's going on, Raul? Joel, come on over here and get it loose. This is what we're running into, just to show you guys. This extends down to here. This is the bottom of this tube right here. And it is hugged on and it is not giving at all. And there's no way to change this without that being loose. So this is what we're fighting with. Now, I think I have another one of these. So let's look real quick, because we don't want to break it. But if I do break it, I want to know that I have another one. Okay, no, that's what I was thinking. That's not a fuel filter. I thought I had two fuel filters. By the way, here's some ideas of how to keep your garage organized. Like if you got parts and you're like, what do I have? The way I came up with this idea to set stuff up like on the walls like this is I looked at the store, and in the store, the stuff is on the walls. So I just got a bunch of thumbtacks and hung everything on the walls. Looking for another fuel filter, just in case. Oh, and then I keep my spare parts up here. Or actually, those aren't even spare parts. Those are like classic parts that I'm not going to use. But who knows? One day I may need them. I may do a car that I don't care, that I want it to look old, like if it's a rat rod or something. So I got a bunch of covers and all kind of crap up there. Some of that stuff, I don't even know what it is anymore. Those are brackets for the old radiator. But if you guys see a fuel filter, type into the chat. Go left. Fuel filter, no. All right, so if I do have one, it's not hanging up. I'm at work. You at work? Did Rihanna call off or did she come in? Let me see. Fuel filter. Joe, where's the fuel filter? Okay. So, since we don't see a fuel filter hanging, we are going to really be careful to not break this fuel filter that's on the car. Not that we shouldn't be trying to be careful anyway, but I just want to make sure that we're good. So, let me see if I can set you guys up right here. If I can set you up right here, you can really get to see what I'm doing. Yeah. While I was walking around, it actually had a point. I was trying to let that WD-40 settle in. Oh, fudge. What in the frig? Oh, you know what? It is easing off. I guess I'm just not patient enough. Yeah, it's easing down. Now, I was about to do something very stupid. I don't have on safety glasses. Well, I'm putting my reading glasses on. Have something over your eyes anytime you know something is going to splash. Isn't that cool? Nothing splashed. All right. So we got the fuel filter in the cup in case any gas comes out. We're going to pop this off. Of course, it's not popping. All right, I can take the safety glasses off. You mean the reading glasses? I'm going to move you guys because I don't know. I think you got to see what you needed to see, which is me wrestle that thing off. Who is this? She's here. Fuel field looks like it's still at the store. Oh, you got jokes. No, because I didn't break the fuel filter, so I don't need another one. Funny man. See how people mistreat you? Tell Rihanna to give me a like. All right, so we got to find out why this isn't just sliding right off. Why is this not? Okay. I don't see any tape. What's holding it on? This stuff is so weird. Oh, okay. It's coming off. It's coming off. All right. Started off this long, and now it's this long. So, now we're going to have to try to get this to fit on. So we're going to have to go Diddy. Gotta go Diddy. Let's oil it up. You know what we used earlier? We used dishwashing liquid to oil up the rubber. I don't know why you're supposed to avoid using grease or WD-40, but the people in the chat told me not to, and I listen to you guys, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get some WD-40. You guys hold it down. Yanni talking about no Diddy. Not the diddler. Y'all tripping. Okay, I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get one of my bottles of baby oil. Come back and lube up that. So we can get it going. Don't say it. It's too easy. Don't say it. Too close to Valentine's Day. Get your minds out of the gutter. Now, why am I doing it this way? I have this rod stretching out this sleeve. It's easier to get it to go on if something is holding the sleeve open. So I need to rest the sleeve on the side of the car because I don't have my son up to help me. But I don't want to scratch up the paint on the car, so I got to get the fender cover. Now you can just put a blanket. You can just put a blanket on there, but they actually make fender covers, so that's what that is. And I'm gonna see if I can get this done. So I'm sure Joel is looking at 3 different basketball games, and Rian got 3 movies and YouTube going all at the same time. All right, okay. See if we can get this to slide on. Once you get it started, you can get a good rhythm. Problem is getting it started. Okay. I need something to get it started around this. So, I'll show you what I'm doing. Doing a little MacGyver. To taper it coming into this, because this hard edge is catching the edges. No Bell All-Star break. Oh, okay. No basketball All-Star break. Thought it was a family channel. Y'all tripping. I put this Sharpie in the end so it'll open it up, and this is, of course, it's got round edges, so that should help bring it over this. That's the plan. We'll see if it works. Okay. Think we got it. We need a little more Diddy. A little more Diddy in our lives. You know what? I'm gonna try the WD-40. I'm either gonna find out why, because WD-40 doesn't hurt metal. So why would that be bad? Actually, in most cases, it's good for metal. So we'll see. I'm thinking, or I'm under the strange suspicion that this hose is too big for this sleeve. I think this is just too big. This is not how it felt when I did the other ones. This is not how it felt. So I'm coming up with different ideas on how I might manipulate this situation. I'm going to give this old college try one more time. And if this still is presenting itself to be the problem, it is, we're going to shift gears. I think this hose is too big for this, even though this is supposed to be for this hose. I'm going to show you why I say I think it's too big. When you buy these kits, nothing is perfect. I didn't have this problem. You see how that's it's unweaving it. So, am I dead in the water? No, because remember, I could put the black one back on there and just keep it pushing. But I have a little left over from one of the other ones I did, and this will fit over it easy. So I'm gonna see if I can get away with just using as much of this as possible, because once it gets to this bracket, you can't see it anymore. Because it goes behind. This is the bracket for the AC, and this is the water pump. So if I start it here and stop it there, will it really make that much of a difference? Let's see. Because as you stretch these out, they elongate. Who is that saying hello? Fred. What is up, my man Fred? You asking for it at this point. What am I asking for? Okay. Rihanna said I'm asking for something. All right. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pivot. We're gonna straight pivot and see what we can make happen the other way. And remember, all else fails, it was fly with the black piece on there. The black piece matched everything else. Who else is on here talking to me other than Rihanna and Joel? Because they ain't talking about nothing. Fred, is that a small block Chevy? Indeed it is, Fred. This is a small block 327 Chevrolet motor. I got two of them, actually. I got this one, and this is the one that actually came with the car. this one. And this motor was crap. The guy who sold it to me was acting like he didn't know that the motor had seized. And I mean, the pistons were so rusted in there, you had to beat them out. And the sad part was, I was going to replace the motor anyway. But it was like, bro, you just lied for no reason. Like, you knew that motor was frozen. Your job is to sell cars. Because I actually bought this car from a car lot in Houston. It's called Sarco. And of course, after I bought the car, I looked on the internet and terrible reviews, trash reviews. So let's go ahead, let's back out of this plan and see what plan B looks like. Are you kidding me? Now it's on there so tight it won't come off. All right. All right. Good thing gas didn't go all over the place. Now, all right. Ooh, I don't like that. It's just not long enough. It's just not long enough. Now, what can I do? Who is this said nice car? Roberto! No, that's Robert Robinson. My bad. I thought it was Roberto. Robert, that's what she said. See, y'all up late and clowning. I thought the library closed at midnight. Mr. Robinson, yeah. I don't know if you've seen the ride. I'm gonna pull it out for you. I don't remember Mr. Robinson's name, so I'm gonna give him a little bit. For your information, Joel and Rian did not help with this car. They're a couple of haters. Oh, check out my sticker. I love it. As much money as I got in the car, this is what I'm hyped about. My sticker. Got a little etching. We got a little etching. We got a little gold. Got a little etching and gold. Pretty much the etching and the gold is paired up. So you'll see etching and gold. Follow the etching all the way down. Oh, check out these cruiser skirts. These are custom made cruiser skirts for this car. Because of this little ridge right here, they didn't make cruiser skirts for this car. Actually, no, that's not true. They actually stopped the cruiser skirts in 60. But this ridge makes it less transferable. And I fabricated these to fit this car. And then we got etching gold. We got etching gold. In the front, the grill is etched. And of course, Chevrolet's gold, half moons are gold. So the etching in the gold generally goes in pairs. The only etching I have on the inside is my mirror. And if you look, the handle is gold. The door lock is gold. My hinges are gold. Look over there, and you'll see this little hook. That's gold. You just want enough for people to notice it. You don't want them to notice it all at one time. And then on the back of the Continental kit, which is this piece right here, the Chevy V is in gold and the word Chevrolet is in gold. So that'll be the gold in the back, just enough to pop it. But you said everywhere you got gold, you gotta have etching, right? Check these bezels out. And I gotta finish the trunk. I got to put the lights in, and I got to put the carpet in. But other than that, thing came out. There's the wood that we used to cut it. Here's the upholstery used to put all that together. Um, oh, and obviously a custom Continental kit because there were no Continental kits on 1964 Impalas. Oh, and you got to have your Venetian blinds. If you're going to have a Continental kit and you're going to have cruiser skirts as opposed to fender skirts, and of course, you got to go there. So that one was for Bumper. What's up, Bumper? Bumper 1974. That was for Robert. Yeah, this is a 64 Impala SS, but it's designed to throw people off because this is a resto mod. We got so many modifications on here. It'll throw people off because it just doesn't look like every 64. But for people to say, those are the wrong fenders, everything on this car I could take off. I could take off Continental kit. I can take off the cruiser skirts. I can show this car with inner fenders, no fenders, cruiser skirts. I can. They're all accessories. Now, somebody did tell me to get gold bumper guards. You guys tell me, should I get gold bumper guards or should I get two-tone engraved bumper guards? I sanded the paint. Don't let him lie to y'all. Joe getting his props that he signed the paint. I mean, Joe did help on the car. Rian actually didn't. Rian just extracts resources from the garage. She doesn't add in. So, Bumper, this is for you. I'm going to show you what trick I'm going to try to do. Okay. I've run aground, obviously. First thing I'm going to do is see if I got any slack. If I got some slack where I can shorten this, that's going to allow me to go lower. All I need to do is get close. I need to get this close. I need to get this close. Now, how can I help this? Check this out. This is just my idea. It might tank. This is giving me some extra space right here. If I don't do it like this, see, I'm losing going over that. If I can bring this up like that, that's giving me a couple of inches to where I really, really want to be. And I need to know if I have enough slack that this can fit on right here. Now, I may have some more holes. You know what? I may have some more holes. I can extend this. And if I make this longer, this part will be fine. Do I feel like looking for some more of this? No. But I think I do. If I had it, where would it be? It probably would be under here. So I got a bag. I got a box of hoses. Rian, get your mind out of the gutter. That was too easy. I have a box of hoses, but I'm not sure which box it is. You know how you got that extra piece of hose laying around your garage that you always see, and you keep going, why do I keep that? But you just go, oh, well, I'll keep it. I have some of that hose. I don't think I have it in a box. It might be. That hose is not expensive, though. but I know I got some. And I know it's in a box. It's not laying around. By the way, this is what was on it. These metal hoses. And these leak really easily. They're really hard to keep them from leaking. And I just kind of tapped out. Where if I put some more effort, I'm sure I could get them to work. So I'm not throwing them away. I'm going to use those on my rag top because the next car I'm doing is a car I have in Indiana. It's a 62 rag. And I'll take this up north. I'm building a garage up there. I'll take this up north, leave this, and bring the 62 down here. I'm going to cut the top off of it. You guys are going to love those videos because we're going to just be going nuts. I'm old. I forgot. What am I looking for? Hose. Okay, looking for a hose. I know you all do not feel like looking at me go through boxes, so we're not going to do that. What I'm going to do is first check something. Let me see what you guys can see. I'm going to turn you guys around. I want to see what you can see. Ooh. All right. Yeah, you guys can see what I'm doing. I broke my tripod in case you all are wondering what happened. Okay, why can't you see my finger? I don't understand. I'm gonna leave you right here. No, I'm gonna put you back where I know you can see. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. I helped you find the sanding block. That was to sand your car. What are you talking about? That wasn't help on this car. Who said hi? Muhammad, what's up, my brother? All right. Rihanna trying to act like she gave any time supporting the building of the ride, coming in at the last minute. Why are you bringing up old? See? Anyway. All right. This will tell us how much slack we have. Oh, we got plenty of slack. I can cut this. I can cut this here. All right. I need my son cleaned up and didn't put my razor blades where they're supposed to go. And okay, here's my razor blade. I need the top to this marker, which is over here by the phone. All right, what we're gonna do, we're gonna measure off. We're gonna measure off how much of this hose we don't need. It's looking like somewhere around right in here-ish. Maybe right in here-ish. And I can live with the results of that. So this is definitely hard to do with one hand because I need to mark where I can cut. But I'm holding on to you guys. I think I lost you guys. All right. Yep. I definitely went black for a minute because I'm down to eight viewers. Okay, everybody's coming back. Back up to 10. All right, hopefully everybody comes back. I put you in a crazy position and it made the phone do something wacky. Sorry about that, but look what we got done. Okay, cool. We're back up to 22. 22, I got 17 likes. That's not bad. If you haven't liked the channel, make sure you do like the channel and please hit that alarm bell so you know when I am on, right? So we can push this up. We push this up. It's here. So that, oh, thank you for that like. Okay, so we're good with this covering. I think that's just how we're going to roll. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to clamp a belt on right here. Yeah. Where's the belt? I need a belt. I usually have, see, I keep these clamps because you're always going to need them. This is the fancy version of that. It's really the same thing, it's just these little ones are inside of it. I need some smaller ones. Where are some smaller clamps? Now, it's not something I use a lot that I keep where I would keep it in my mind where they are, but I know I have them. Holy, 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 holy. Oh, shoot. You ever see when they step on a rake and the rake come up and hit them? I just stepped on a rake. I'm not lying. Look at the rake. And the rake popped up and hit the phone out of my hand. Okay. Now I forgot what I was looking for. Tell me what I was looking for. Now, no, I'm old and forgetful. What was I looking for? Now I'm just standing around looking around, hoping I will see something that will remind me of what I was looking for. No, it didn't hit me. It hit the phone. I'm straight. What was I looking for? Oh, a clamp, which is why I was over here. Okay. I'm looking for a small clamp. Now, while I'm looking for a small clamp, I'm also thinking of what I'm going to do if I don't find one tonight. That's one thing about working at real late at night. You don't, nothing's open, so you can't run out to the store or send Tracy. Okay. See. I got so many boxes full of stuff too. These are generally bolts, but sometimes I get a few strays. Well, we're not going to worry about it. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to jack this one and just buy one that'll fit in there. We'll slide this down over the whole thing. I may need to buy a bigger one. We'll slide this over and all the way down and tighten it down here so it all looks neat. And then put the top on to that one. So we'll have this look. This light, I need some better lights. I guess maybe I should monetize my channel so I can get some lights. Yeah, if I put this clamp, slide it all the way down, and clamp it right here, all of that fuzzy stuff you're not gonna see. All that. So it'll look like that. Yeah. All right. Enough talking. Let me make sure nobody's talking in the chat. Small holes claim. Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. Oh, I was looking for the rake. Oh, Joe got jokes. See, I can deal with Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson is an adult. Mr. Robinson is gonna keep me on task. You got people talking about I was looking for the rake. See that? That's how they. Wait a minute. Okay, I know I'm not crazy. Where did this come from? This is the one I took out of that thing. Where did this come from? Oh, that's the one that was originally on there. See, y'all trying to make me think I was crazy. Okay, cool. Already had one. I was looking all around. Forgot about the one that was on there all the time. Alrighty then. So let's make this. Let's turn on the juice and see what shakes loose. All right. Can anybody tell me who said that? What movie is that from? I'm like walking movie quotes for those of you who don't know. Who said, let's turn on the juice and see what shakes loose? I will come and restore your car for you if you could tell me. All right, I'm gonna show you guys. Wow. Wow. I haven't even tightened it up. See how clean that is? Wow. Okay. Let's keep it going. Who said let's turn on the juice and see what shakes loose? Did anybody know? No, nobody knows. Okay. Hey, I got 32 people in the house and only 18. That's putting me at 15. That's put me at 50% appreciation. Can you show me some love, please? All right. Is this a Phillips? Yes. Now, something else that's worth pointing out. Anytime you're dealing with these clamps, make sure that you're putting them on in a way you can access them. Right? See how that's facing out? So I can screw it in. But can't get a long screwdriver in here, right? Very hard. So what do we need? See, if I tried to use this one, could I do it? Yes. But does that tell the point that display the point that I'm trying to make? No, it doesn't. I thought it was actually going to be much more difficult than that, but that is a thin screwdriver and it works. That's what these are for. So you go right in here, bada bing, bada boom. Feel me? All right, I'm gonna put you guys up there and you know what I'll be doing. Now, you guys see the name Joel on here? Once I get everything as I need it to be, weird science. No, it's not weird science. Turn on the juice and see what shakes loose. It's Beetlejuice. But, weird science, man. You're old as I am. Call out weird science. Tim, you up there with me, bro. That was a good movie for its time. It didn't hold up. But that was not a bad movie. when we were the age of the people in the movie. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this clamp up. In all actuality, I think the longer one may work better in this situation. All right, all right. Speaking of a lot of movie quotes, it's a series that was on, was it TBS? I don't know, but it's called Suits. Love it. And it's like I made it because all people do in there is quote movies all the time. It's a lawyer show. And at one time, I wanted to be a lawyer. And I mean, I didn't just want to be a lawyer. I actually went to law school. And you couldn't tell me I wasn't going to be a big time lawyer. But that was not to be in the end. All right, I'm trying to get this over, which I did. Show you how clean this looks. In fact, I'm going to tighten it up before I get to bragging. Can't do that. Never mind. I was tightening it up and hadn't thought about the fact I hadn't put the filter on. So getting ahead of myself. Getting ahead of myself. All right. Okay. All right, what part of the game is this? All right. Oh, we gotta go Diddy. So I guess if Diddy worked on cars as opposed to the music industry, he would have had WD-40 in his closet as opposed to baby oil. All right. All right. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Put your back into it. Yeah. All right. Looking pretty nasty. Nice and filthy. Come on. Tighten this sucker up. All right. Now I'm gonna tell you something, or show you something. This doesn't look bad. Even though it's a little high, it doesn't look bad. It's not bad. And the fact that I don't have any going from here to here really shouldn't bother me because I never had any here. When I had the black threading on there like this, I didn't have it on there. So, the reason why this hose is not on, this hose is here. I need to put the belts onto this. I mean the clamps. So we got 20 people in the room. We got 21 likes. That's not bad. But we got some more people talking to us. And on this channel, we talk. So let me see what's going on. What do you guys got to say? Small block, LS1. There can, we missed the E on there. There only can be one. Why the Edler block 4-barrel? Just 4 barrels gonna give you a little juice. That's all. To be honest with you, I like that it was polished, and Edelbrock is a big name. I got another one over here. And I tried to take this one loose to clean it, and I ended up with a part left over. And so I was like, forget it. And then this came on the car. But, more air, more power. I would start it up, but everybody sleep. And for you guys who don't follow the channel, let me show you something. Try to lift the butt up for you. Okay. See that exhaust? You see how we did that? Okay, my exhaust goes only 2/3 of the car. That's muffler. Makes it extra loud. Muffler that came with the kit. These two mufflers that stacked on top of each other, those came with the kit. I didn't use those. So this thing sounds like a race car. Definitely doesn't sound like a Smurfstang, which is somebody's car who's on the channel. So it's all about the potential power. But even though I got posi, I put a posi in the rear. I got the 4-barrel for more air when I could have had a 2-barrel. I got 13s on it. So I can't be pilling out and driving crazy because these tires are way too small for that much power. Okay, let me put my glasses back on so I can read what you guys are asking. But, oh, look at that. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. The braided stuff does not have the same impact as the metal hoses. It really, really doesn't. To me, this looks like aluminum foil. But I'm going to finish it and see how I feel. But if I don't like it, I'm taking it off and putting the work in to make the other ones work. But I want to read you guys' comments. Let me see. 64 Impala, indeed. Yes, 6'4", Resto mod, custom Continental kit, custom cruiser skirts as opposed to fender skirts, custom trim, custom door handles, custom interior. I actually made this dashboard out of fiberglass. It's on the channel. The Also the installation of the interior, all that's on here. So yeah, this is a 6'4" bagged. No juice. We're gonna juice the convertible. The rag is gonna have high lockup. But I'll give you a little drop action. I can't go all the way down because I got that little lip on my garage and my tire on my car. Oh, excuse me. The tire on my Continental kit will hit. So I can't go all the way down, but I give you a little bit of it. Yes, it goes lower than that. But this is what I'm a little nervous about. My pipes. And I haven't been able to pancake this car since I did. Oh, I scratched my car. Look, putting the cruiser skirts on. That's scratched all the way to the metal. At least it's scratched to the. That's probably not the metal. That's probably the primer. But yep, I scratched it. But I got little spots I got to fix anyway. So no biggie. But don't put your cruiser skirts on by yourself if you don't have to. And there's rarely a situation that you have to. Okay. Oh my God, Little Blue. You know that's the Smurfs thing. What you talking about, Little Blue? Rear spare, is that only Continental? I don't quite know. I don't quite know what you're asking. Is it only Continental? Dr. 42. No, this is a 327 small block. 327, not a 350. Let me see. Looking good. Thank you, Dr. 420. What kind of doctor are you? Are you truly a doctor, or is that just your online name? I see you say medicine man. So are you an MD? Flow Masters, yes, those are Flow Masters right here. Came with my exhaust kit, but I have the back exhaust. I still have that, so I'm gonna put that on the 62. That's gonna have, because that's not gonna be loud. This car is so classy. Everybody is gonna be looking for it to purr, which is why I got it growling. In fact, it's a couple of videos with me starting the car. You guys can check it out. It's a beast. It's loud. It's loud, but it's like loud right, not loud like, okay, something wrong with this stuff. But yes, indeed, I have Flow Masters that I'm going to put on the 62. What's on here are called Cherry Bombs. Cherry Bombs are glass pack mufflers, and they're different shapes, but they're all red. What else are we asking? Little Blue, no. Bless you, thank you. I'll take that. Slam body, square tube exhaust, no, round. Everything's still under the car. It'll give you the clearance. I don't think it's gonna give me clearance if I drop the front, because look, I got it butt down, front up. If I drop that front, it's touching the ground. It's touching the ground. I just don't know if it's going to bend something, but it's on the ground. Blue don't have any scratches. This ain't gonna have no scratches when I'm done. I know how to paint. And Blue don't have no scratches yet. I work at the library. Blue you might come out and it does have one. Steel trash, whatever block. You a hater. 327. Yes, this car came with 327s. That's the general engine that came in this car. It's 327. So if you got one, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 times it had a 327, not a 350. Yeah, Cherry Bomb, very old school. Very old school, yes. Dr. Pothead. Oh man, what the heck part of the game is that? Um, would only worry about that drive shaft. Why would you worry about the drive shaft? No, the drive shaft is fine. The drive shaft is tucked way higher than the yeah, because this is an X frame. You remember the X frame has that protective middle. Nah, you good with the drive shaft. No, you fine with that. All right, thank you, Dr. 420. I appreciate you. Um, now I completely forgot what I was doing. We got to clean all this up. Two things I've been putting off, and I probably will not do these on camera. I got to shorten these wires. These two wires go to the starter, and I had just hooked them up from the. Oh, I'm sorry. I had just hooked them up from the kit just to make sure that the starter worked and never reduced their length. And I got to do that. So I'm going to take care of that. Oh, I know what I was going to do. We were going to put these clamps on. We're going to put these clamps on. Okay. Oh, let me show you what happened. But I'm not going to get distracted. But I will show you what happened. I got the hoses when I decided to go from the metal to go back to the rubber. Doesn't line up. It's supposed to go in here. Switch the other way. Don't line up. Want to know why? On the original radiator had an inlet here. This is aftermarket. It's over here. I got to figure that out. And I will. Is that an SS? Indeed it is. You can always tell the SS by the chrome. Non-SS, the chrome goes down and around. SS, one stripe. Also, that doesn't tell you it's an SS. SS in the doors. SS in the console. What else is SS about this? I don't know if only SSs were manual, but I know this one was, so I'll put it back. So yes, indeed, this is an SS. Super Sport, for those of you who do not know. This was the sports car for Chevy. To us, it looks like a church car or a big car, but this was the sports car of the Chevy lineup. So that was why it was given the Super Sport designation. Very rare, not very rare, to be honest with you. I mean, amongst any car from 1964 is relatively rare, but no, you can find you can find them. 64s, just a lot of them in California. I mean, if you're not in places where people low ride, yeah, they're going to be rare, but they're going to be just as rare as any other Impala from the 60s. 4-speed, indeed. I put a 4-speed Saginaw in it. I don't know what I did with the transmission that was in it. Oh, I traded it when I bought this one. This is going in the 62. And I traded the one I had in and took this one. So, yeah. I put in a 4-speed Saginaw. And oh yeah, I gotta show you my dice. I got a little dice theme. See, it's not just about the chrome, it's not just about the gold, it's not just about the etching. You give them something else to like. Okay, you got the die right there on each tire. Then you got your dice, of course, classic. That's what most people are gonna notice. They're not gonna notice the ones on the tire for a while. Then they'll notice the shifter because they're so close together. They'll be like, oh, okay. Then it'll still be a while before they notice, why are these pillows in the back? But that's tying it in. And then when I'm showing with the trunk open, I'll have a die pillow back there. So you got a little subtle theme going on that way as well. Yeah, it is a piece of art. By training, I'm a portrait artist. Um, you guys want to see some of my portrait art? I'll show you one. I had a Chevelle 66, 396. Oh my God. That is a beast. I have 87 Austin Healey. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, please. All right. I'm gonna show you guys. I used to do portraits also. Really? Okay. Well, I'm gonna show you guys a little portrait art. All right, but you gotta promise me, if I show you some of my portrait art, you gotta be quiet because everybody's sleeping in my house. Don't wake them up. All right. And don't talk bad about my house either. Anybody hungry? I gave this to my wife the first Christmas we were married. That's actually one of our wedding pictures. It's pretty big. I did very large portraits. Sometimes they were as big as 6 feet. I got a couple of theaters upstairs, and some of them have some of my drawings in them. Oh, here's one. Man. My nephew and my niece, when they were children, God, that's got to be better part of 20 years old. Nothing in here. All right, my son always keeps the light off in here. Now, this one was the original hand drawing I did. This was actually about 6 feet tall and about 7 feet wide. And that actually showed in a gallery in Indiana University. This one showed in a gallery in Michigan City. That one showed somewhere. That one I think was in Michigan City too. I think this one was somewhere too. I don't remember. These are old, man. I don't know. 2013. I I didn't sign a lot of I didn't sign and date a lot of these. I think that one's 2012. Um, yeah, I got a few other ones, but I don't want to bore you guys. You guys like cars, not necessarily portraits, but when the artistic portion came up, I was just showing how that translated. I'm trying to keep my voice down so I don't wake everybody up. Okay. Now I can talk regular. I see some more comments. So, wait a minute. And now I've lost my glasses. Okay. So we're back here. But yes, there is it's an artistry into designing the car. There are people that are going to have better body work than my car. There are going to be people that got more money to put in their car, stronger motors, whatever. The strength in my car is not how much money I put in it, in my opinion. The biggest strength in my car is the design of it. Is there hydraulics? No, this one is bagged. We're putting hydraulics on the 62 convertible. But this one is a lay and play car. The theme of this one is how low can you go? I want this car laying flat. The other one is how high can you go? That car is going to have 3-wheel motion, high lockup. So it's going to be jacked up, and it's going to be able to jack up. Let me see. I love your artwork. Thank you. Any hydraulics? No. I actually destroyed all my art from my younger days. I'm going to donate all of mine to the African American Museum. I just haven't done it yet. I don't know if you all noticed how many records was in that room. I DJ'd for when I was in college, and I collected records all my life. And I'm gonna donate those to a university too, because every time we move, it's just a beast, and nobody wants those records that's related to me. Some of them are pencil. Most of them are actually charcoal. Yeah, they're charcoal and pastel. But some of the original drawings, I start off with pencil. And then after I do the pencil, if I don't draw it big, I will blow it up as big as I want to on a blueprint machine. And then I'll go over it in pastel. But that's where the attention to detail comes, and then the story and the flow and the thought that goes into each piece and every part of the car. So, that being said, let's get these freaking clamps on here. That's cool. I've never showed my artwork on YouTube before. I haven't drawn in years. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I can still draw. A lot of people say if you ever could do it, you'll always be able to. It's like riding a bike. No, it's not. No, you can probably draw better than average people, but you can't do what you used to do. Okay, so what we're going to do is find out, how can I get a Z? I need a zigzag. I need a bing, bing, bang. And we'll figure that out. This looks good. I'm not in love with it. It looks like aluminum foil. I'm not really, really feeling it. But I'm going to finish it out. I'll finish it out. I need to take this back to Summit, get whatever I can for that. Yeah. So we're going to take one of these ends off. Okay. show you what I'm doing exactly, so you guys aren't wondering. We're popping this baby off. We're gonna slide both clamps on it. We're gonna slide one down and clamp one up here. So that's what I'm doing. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. It's not a monetized channel, so there's no super chats, there's no nothing. It's just people working with each other. A lot of when I'm doing this, you guys are telling me, helping me. So, because I truly don't know. I'm not like, oh, I'm so great at this. I know everything. I do stuff that I don't know how to do all the time. Because some people will get on here and they'll be like, man, you don't know how to do that? Like, no, body men don't necessarily know mechanical work. And metal guys don't necessarily know body work. And interior guys don't necessarily know mechanic stuff. And electrical guys don't necessarily know how to paint. So I know how to do a lot of things, but I don't know how to do everything. But the way that you learn how to do everything is by trying to do everything. So I don't have a problem with not knowing, and I don't have a problem with somebody knowing that I don't know. But what is ignorant is when people mock your ignorance in the midst of you reducing your ignorance by trying and learning. But that's the world. What are we doing? We are popping open a couple of clamps. Now, what you want to do, before you put these clamps on, you're going to make sure that the part that you have to access to screw it on is facing you where you can get to it easy. If I put it on like this, different problem. So I'm going to put it on like this so I can get to it. Yeah. All right. So let's go. Let's go. If this is not big enough for this hose, I'm going to be upset because I bought them specifically for this hose. And the guy told me they were big enough. All right. It looks like it is, but just barely. So we might have to do a little ditty work and lube this sucker up. Who's down for the ditty? We're gonna need a little lube. No ditty, no doubt. All right. All right. Yeah. I didn't really follow that Diddy stuff, but he really got on the wrong side of some people. All right. Okay. That's going to be too hard. Ooh. Why is water running out? I already had the receptacle up under it, but that's strange. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and do it the easy way. So again, watch how you're putting it on there. Make sure it's accessible. on here. See, that's wrong. All right. All right. Cool. That's good enough for government work. Get under the belt. Scared me. All right. All right. Come on. All right. Yeah, we got to ditty this one. Got a little grease. I'm gonna put it around the edge of the water pump and a very little inside. And it does not want to let this thing on. Yeah. It's the clamp not being big enough. Let me see if I have a bigger clamp. I do have a bigger clamp. So that Yahoo who sold me this one, no love to him. But I knew I had some of these, so I really wasn't worried about it. Let me tighten this up. Now, you can either use a small ratchet head or you can use Phillips or flat, depending. But you don't want to drop your screwdriver onto your fender because that'll scratch the paint. So those are things you can do. I'm just going to add on what you don't want to do. And hopefully this isn't too big that it doesn't tighten up this small. That would suck. Oh, wait a minute. Really? This may be too big. That's what she said. Figured that's it for you. Close to Valentine's. Well, today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I'm surprised you guys are hanging out with me this early in the morning. How many people we got in here? Oh, we got 14. It's not bad for this time of morning. Let me see if I had any comments. I don't want to ignore you guys. I keep sitting my glasses down. Oh, I keep putting them in the same place. Let's fire this girl up. I would fire it up, but like I told you, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I will wake up everybody in the house, and my wife has to get up for work at 5. So if I fire this car up at 2, I'm gonna have to come live with you. Um, it's not rocket surgery. You're doing great. You got this. Well, fingers crossed. Let's hope. Um, you should do a channel with your art. All my art is old. All my art is old. I do have another channel that's my history channel. That's Dr. Darnell Bolton, PhD. But so yeah, I haven't drawn in years, man. What's up, classic car guy? Yeah, man, earlier we were doing these earlier. Well, I got those looking right. Remember how they were all bunched up and crazy looking? Okay, well, I got the sleeves looking right. And then we did the fuel line. And now I'm doing the bottom radiator, putting the clamp on it. Yeah, so that's what we're up doing. Looking good. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I like to hear. I'm not, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like the braided look. The metal looked much better. And if it doesn't grow on me once I have the everything in place, I'm gonna put the metal back on and just take the time to make sure it doesn't leak. It just looks too aluminum foil-ish. But also the engine is dirty. Maybe once I shine everything up, I'll feel it. So I'm not gonna overreact right now, but I'm not too excited. We are in Texas. We're in the great state of Texas, Dr. 420 Medicine Man. Yes, we are in the great state of Texas, is where we are. So, since the great classic car guy is with us, I'm going to get this hose on there. He was with us earlier. If I start looking for my glasses later, please tell me that they're on my head. I've done that. I walk around looking for my glasses and I pull them up on top of my forehead. So let's get this sucker tight. Whew. Now, one thing I said this earlier that I don't like about these kits, I don't do cars in a way of if you don't see it, it doesn't matter. I do it because I know it. And they don't, in the braided kits, they'll give you a braided sleeve for the top hose, but not for the bottom hose because, quote unquote, don't nobody see it. Well, if you show the bottom of your car, people see it. So that means I'm going to have to find just a sleeve that's not in the kit. Take this back off, get a piece just this long, and so I may even have to buy a whole kit just to have one for that. But it is what it is. We're not gonna cry about it. Okay, wait a minute. Did I do this wrong? No, it goes like this. Oh. Yeah, I did do it wrong. All right. Bing, bang, boom. Or, check this out. I think I have another one of these kits. I think I have a full kit. Another one of these. Because these are actually fly. Um, because it's got the double clips on it. And I would rather do this on each end than just this. Now, I'm going to tell you, if I got another full set of this in that box right there, because it may just be rubbers in there. If I got another full set of these, I'm going to put these on here. I may do that anyway, but I'm going to double check before I do it. I'm going to see what exactly is in this box. But if it's a full set, it's on and crack-a-lacking. I'm going to move these headlights. These are the original headlights to this car. And I believe they work. But you got to change them out. You can't use them. Because you end up with this brand new car with 60 and 70-year-old glass. You got to change it out. So a lot of that people talking about, you want to keep as much as original stuff as you can. Man, you know what? This is a whole set. See? That's the end. I got a whole set. You know what? We about to fly this out. Bet. Okay, I had 4 lights. Where's the fourth one? Where's the fourth light? You guys see what I did with the fourth light? I know it was. Oh, here it is. What am I missing? What state? OKC here. OKC, that's where Joel's from. We're shutting down Dr. Bolton. Have a good night. All right, Joel. Dr. 420 is also from OKC. Shout out to OKC. Okay, he saw that. No way. Yeah, I wouldn't. No way. No, you wouldn't what? You wouldn't use the Mr. Leahy. What happened? Where's the roof of our car? Barbara's gonna freak. Is that from a movie? Corey and Trevor? Is that from a movie? Is that a movie? Are you movie quoting me? I really don't mind if you are. I'm that kind of guy. Yes. So we are going to keep our promise, and we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. But I can't do it with one hand. Can't do it with one hand. So I'm going to put you guys over here, and we're going to get straight nasty with it. Now, most people would ignore this. That's not what we do in our garage. We're going to clean that off. If we got to get some paint thinner, we're going to thin it. If we can just get it off with a scrub pad, that's what we're going to do. But we already did a video on how to clean your chrome. So we're going to start off to see if we can just clean it with some zero grit fine steel wool. And you see it's coming off. Remember, you don't have to use polish, none of that other stuff with your chrome. Zero grit. I'm gonna show you the bag. And it will have your stuff shining like new money. Bing, bang, boom. Looks like it's still a little bit on there. And also for treating rust, don't go to those stores spending money on no rust and rust gone and all that crap. Check it out. Walmart, $2. Super fine grit, ultra fine grit steel wool. Cleans all your stuff. I did a video with the Daytons. And this is sitting in the garage with stuff getting painted and all of that. It was dust everywhere. And if you want to see how to clean your chrome without using any polish, and for about $2, check out that video. Make sure I'm not missing any. Oh, you wouldn't use the big clamp? Why wouldn't you use the big clamp? What do you got against the big clamp? I think the big clamp is fly. You don't like that? It just says something different. It says, like, you know what, I put some thought in this. Especially if this doesn't have the braiding on it. Yeah, I think it's good. I like it. We used steel wool on our chrome rims in the 70s. That's who taught me that. Lowrider from South Central. He's in the Professionals Car Club. He's been lowriding since the 80s. And he had taught me that. Oh, and I know I was telling you all about no rust and not buying no rust and all that. I don't know if I finished that story, You know what you use? White vinegar. Dollar store. Get it for the get a gallon of it. Mix it, dilute it with some water. Spray it onto your onto the rust spot. Sand it down. Sand all the rust off. Spray it. It'll carbonize and turn everything a copper color. Bodywork paint over it. All good. Don't go to the poorhouse. You're gonna tell me you don't like this better? Who said that not to use these clamps? Who said that? Not lost my glasses again. Why do I keep putting the glasses on this table? I'm never putting them by the phone, which is what I need to be doing. You see, who told me not to use this clamp? Who thinks that this looks better? Give it to me in the chat. I mean, we can always take it off if we don't like it, but Dr. 420, you said don't use this clamp? You should try to find 53 Cadillac air breather and paint it white. A 53 Cadillac air breather. Now, I truly don't know why you said that. Why would I get a 53 Cadillac air breather? I mean, we got the other stuff. I just think it looks better. The other one is kind of like, that's what it's supposed to be. So, that's what it's supposed to be. So that's what it is. I don't think anybody would look at the car and say, man, you didn't put no thought in it, because it's just a clamp. But nothing is just a nothing to me. So, that's, I'm thinking people will look at it and go, dang, this dude thought about every piece. Now, again, if I don't like it, I'll just change it. But heck yeah. Now, especially if I didn't already have it. If I was going to go out and buy it, that might be a different story. Oh, don't tell me it's not going to fit. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. It seems to not be fitting. But I'm going to try something. Son of a. Dang. Got to be more careful. It tapers. So I bet you it only fits down here. I bet you it'll fit this. Yep. It'll fit the radiator, but it won't fit the water pump. Black son of a gun. Son of a. If I could get it to fit this way. Dang. So that means I gotta go like this. Man. Well, sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. Sometimes I wish that I could go far, far away and hide. Because I keep waiting for my ship to come in, but all that ever comes is the tide. Man. Well, you think you seen trouble. And you're looking at the man. The world's on the original Hard Luck Story and Hard Time Losing Man. If anybody can tell me who wrote that song, I will come and restore your car for free. All right, not for free, but that's an old Jim Croce song. My mother loved that guy. I do too, actually. I have lost my white flathead screwdriver. Did one of you take it? Who is this? Hitting the hay, my friend. All right, Doc. Take it. Have a good night. Just couldn't in half the clamp. You only need one hose clamp anyway. Yeah, but it just doesn't look the same if I could have had both on there. But I don't know what I did with the screwdriver. Now, once Joel starts to do the videos for me and all the stuff is edited, he'll fast this out. We'll still do the live where we'll talk, but I have the videos actually edited that's on the channel. So they can either watch it in real time or speed their way through. Okay, what could I have possibly done? Did I drop it? What could I have possibly done with the freaking screwdriver? All right, found it. Found it. Crisis averted. All right, Classic Car Guy, I'm gonna let you look at this and you tell me what you think. Yeah, I got too excited too fast. Better with the car than in other places, but too excited too fast. All right, we got to diddy this one up too. Yeah, we got to diddy this one up. Let me go get the oil. Classic Car Guy, what are you working on right now? And what state are you in? I have no idea where you are, and I can't tell by your videos. I'm going to get on there tonight when I get off of here and check out some more of your videos. Yeah, I'm diddying it up. A lot of oil. Yeah, we're up all night lubing stuff up. Now this bottom hose used to fit on the easiest. Why are we having trouble with the bottom? Okay, guys, what are we talking about? You got anything going on over here? No. And we still got 9 hanging out with us. If you 9 keep hanging out with me, I'm gonna finish this out, and then we can all tap out for the night. I appreciate you guys hanging in. I think you just wanna get a complete job like I do. So you're refusing to leave until we're done. I think I shouldn't have tightened the top. Yeah, I tightened the top, and I might need a little slack. Yeah. I don't think I allowed myself quite the slackage I need in this given situation. It's trying to come on. Eureka. He exclaimed with great relish. The Impala doctor at your service. If you got an Impala, yes, I start screaming in odd hours of the morning as a sign of delirium. Oh, goodness. Already. All right. I just got to tighten these belts down, and we are GOOD good. All right. So, my last faithful few, I'm going to give you what we did tonight. Oh, 7 hanging out. All right. Today, we got our water pump lines done. Tonight, we did our fuel line and our bottom pump. And tomorrow, we have to figure out this hose. We got to figure that out. And then we should be able to fill this up with water. And then when the water doesn't leak, we let it out right here. And then we just let out half of it. And then we put in coolant. We already have oil, but we're going to check it. We got to still run these hoses to here and here. But as for tonight, we're going to take these three and we're putting these three up here. Screwdrivers go together. And plier-ish things go together. And we had this out there for gas, did not spill a drop of gas. I'm going to leave this here, this sleeve here. I'm going to leave this old sleeve here. I'll find some good use for that. This is garbage. I don't know what this is, but I'm not going to throw it away because I don't know what it is. All right, I know what this goes to. I need to find the nut for that. So I'm going to put this here. As I take this to put it over here, I need to put that up. Put this with the paint cups, cut this off. Put this bolt over here. And these bolts, I was trying to make something. I'm gonna sit you guys right here. Oh, we got 11 folk. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button and hit that alarm so you know when I'm on. The channel is not monetized. Doesn't cost you anything. We don't really have a reason for it to be monetized right now. We just kind of share ideas on how to fix cars, and that's working for us. If there comes a time that monetizing makes sense, I think we'll talk about it as a group. But till then, it's just love. Y'all hanging out because we want to. So if I ever monetize my channel, I would remind people how long I didn't monetize it. Because, oh, you're just doing this to get money. Well, no, because I'm doing it all this time for nothing. So, getting this, I was trying to make something with this, but I don't need it. And yes, we're winding down. You guys have been a plum-pleasing pleasure and a privilege to hang out with. I know I shouldn't do this before I go to bed, but my wife made some chili that is truly, I love her chili. Her chili is absolutely awesome. So, and it's Valentine's Day, and so she made that for a gift for me. I hope she didn't spend a whole lot of money for Valentine's Day because I don't plan on spending a whole lot of money for Valentine's Day. I'm not a Valentine's Day guy. I don't need a particular day or a designated day to treat my wife special. Try to treat my wife special every day. But I know she likes it, so I'll try to think of something special to do other than just going out and spending money. I had to put some thought behind it because spending money doesn't say love either. Just spending money anyway. Now, it depends on what you're spending the money on and how you're spending the money. But I'm going to put this in there. I'm going to throw this in there. This stays here because that's going back. These are garbage. We'll probably have a fire tomorrow. Oh, we got people coming back to the channel. Okay. Let me see if anybody's hollering at me. Baby koala, what's up? Baby koala girl. Baby koala girl, what kind of ride do you have? What are you into? What do you drive? Are you restoring any cars? Talk to me. We got a couple of seconds left in the live, and I want to make sure I get to know you. What's going on? What's got you up looking at cars? Where are you in the country? Where are you guys? Everybody that's still on, I'm assuming you're in a different country. So tell me where you are. I'm in the US, state of Texas. And I'm going to give you guys a once over on the car again, because I always assume that everybody that's on the channel are the regular followers of the channel and seen either the videos of this car or seen the car, with us working on it. But that is not the most accurate assumption. So before I go, I always give everybody a one time on the car. We went over what we did tonight. What we did tonight was today, we removed our metal tubing that we're going to save to put on the 62 Impala. Removed our metal tubing. We went back with rubber, but we bought a kit, a braided metal kit. I was hoping it would look as good as the metal, but big surprise, it doesn't. Got to put this back. Yeah. Got to put this back. Got to put this back. All right, we're gonna get a zip tie. I'm gonna zip tie this. We're gonna my wife said she wants me to she'll probably buy them for me. The smart glasses that you can record from the glasses, that would allow me to use both hands and still, be showing you guys, especially under the car. I think that'll be best. But these two wires that are very long have to be shortened, and they go to the starter. And I need to do that, but I got to jack the car up to do it, and I got to do it under the car. So I probably will not do that online. I mean, I won't do it because it'll be just too hard for you guys to see it. Well, we got this done. We got these adjusted where they look good. We got the lower one on. We did decide to go with the fancy clip, which is this one. So I wish we could have done both, but had to go with a regular clip there. We will find out. I know a guy who may have something I can use in his garage. So I'm going to go visit him tomorrow and try to get that. But once we get that on, we should be able to fill up the coolant, check our oil, and get to dancing. Okay, nobody else has said anything. So if no one else has said anything, I'm going to assume that means that all minds are clear. And I'm going to put this light over here. Put this. I always keep the razor blades stuck in the wall in different places all over the garage so you can access them easy. Okay. Hook that on there. Next time we need our clamps, that they're on the wall. Oh, Take the glasses that I've been losing all night, put them over here, clip this into the pocket of this shirt. And this is my tripod. And I did have a tripod. Don't think that I'm just totally just out of sorts. But I broke it. So I have to either buy a new tripod or wait on my son or my wife to gift it to me. I am like so fortunate. I have a beautiful, beautiful daughter who I miss. Love to see her soon. Oh, wait a minute. I'm about to drop this. They have always gotten together and got me things for my garage. They got me my first tools, my first chair. They got me started when I said I want to start bolt-on car restoration. They did that, but I'm just cleaning up. Don't think I'm not wrapping it up, guys. I'm going to give you the car before I go, as we always do. So let's go. I'm gonna cut this light off over here. Well, if I cut too many lights off, I can't really give you the car, huh? Always keep engine degreaser and brake cleaner. You're going to need them always. And bing. So I showed you the motor. I'm going to give you the car. I'm not going to close this all the way. I'm just going to drop it down. Beautiful front. Etched grill. Gold moons. Gold Chevrolet. And we're talking about adding either gold or gold and two-tone gold and chrome etched bumper guards, but we'll see. We got the 13-inch Dayton's, gold engine flag, SS chrome, customized with etching, side lights, mirror, dice shifter, dice on the rims, dice in the back seat. Look at that custom interior, blinds in the Venetian blinds in the back, gold door handles. See, gold door handles, gold hinges, gold hook, lights in, golden etched door handles, custom made cruiser skirts, not fender skirts, gold Impala, custom Continental kit for the 64, etched back rear light bezels, and Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat for Felix Chevrolet, a staple in California lowriding. Felix the cat again. Bing. On the back, this is where our license plate goes down here. We're gonna have the Felix Chevrolet license plate. The only reason why you can see this tire is because the cover is over there. I have to drill holes in it and put the emblems on it. Those will be gold as well. Custom dash handmade, out of fiberglass. The videos for everything is on this channel. Just go look at dashboard, handmade cruiser skirts. Everything on this car from this car being in pieces is on this channel. And then, like I said, this channel has been done. Over 95% of it was done in a regular house garage. Very few times has this car been in a shop. So you guys were great tonight. Thanks for hanging out with a brother. And I really wouldn't have got as much done if it wasn't for you guys kind of being there and like, hey, if they're here, I'm going to stay. I'm going to keep going. So I would have quit a long time ago, but you guys are magic and don't let me. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. It's free. Make sure that you hit that like button. And lastly, make sure you hit that notification. Most importantly, hit the notification so you know when I'm on and we can go back and forth. Tell me about your cars. I'm going to tell you about mine. But happy Valentine's Day to everybody.